Hi, we have two lamps here which were used about 10 years ago in England. They were used in outside light fittings, those made by a company called Norrell. They were obviously tungsten lamps. They came in really before the compacts became popular, and people weren't worried too much about the other costs of electricity. Anyhow, let's have a closer look. As I say, they're about 10 years old. The one on the left, which we'll look at now, is a lamp which was manufactured by Philips. Got the name there, Philips. It was 35 watts and it was made in Austria. Now, I understand the factory that made these was sold and all the equipment was moved across to Switzerland, where, as far as I know, they continue to make similar lamps, decorative lamps, and one that they make is like a carbon filament, but it's actually using a tungsten filament. I also believe these lamps are now sold in America. The Home Depot do them. They were on sale here in England. Whether they're still available, I honestly don't know. But the ones they do, look, if you looked at them quickly, they look like a carbon filament. But if you look at them even more carefully, you'd realise it was a filament like the one we're seeing, but turned round on its side, so it did resemble the other carbon filament lamp. They also, the same company, which goes under the name of Pullman, and I understand they also make Philips lamps. They have them made for them. Both Pullman and Philips have them made for them. They do an imitation squirrel cage also. They're quite well made. They're expensive, but as far as I know, they are available. They are available in America, but they were available over here, but whether they still are, I do not know. Anyhow, leaving this one, we come on to an effort made, as far as I know, this was also for the Noral lamp, and it was made in Japan. Well, I think they were. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure they are. I think in America they call them radio lamps. What the connection with radios is, I have no idea, but I have seen them on eBay and they're called radio lamps. Anyway, let's bring the illumination down on that so you can see the actual filament, how it's arranged. As I say, it's an up and down one for the sake of a better wording. Being run at reduced heat, or not as brilliantly as it could be, obviously it lasts quite a bit longer. And I understand when these get old, the glass turns quite black. I have seen these in use and the glass is black. The wattage of this one is 60 watts. They do, or did, make a more bulbous sized lamp, and I think that was about 100 watts. And as far as I know, they were only made in the screw base. The other one, which we can see, was in fact made in the two bases. Also, mentioning this one again, there is like a coating in the glass to give it a sort of a goldy effect. Anyhow, the two of them on full brilliance, there was obviously a difference in wattage, so you'd expect to see them a bit different. So let's put them on full brilliance and we'll have a little look at them. There we are, that's showing at full brilliance. I don't know how it's going to come out, probably a bit blurry. It shows blurry here, so we'll see how it turns up. Anyhow, if there's any questions on these, feel free to ask. I like receiving questions. please subscribe, and thanks for looking. Thank you.